outside of anything. There's more proof for Jesus just in terms of history than there are anything. So, Heather, I'm going to have you cue up that
Okay.
first clip. Jeremiah Johnston, I believe is his name, with Tucker Carlson. Check this out.
And y'all bear with me because anytime I'm on the tech side of things,
I got a new
cross your
assistant,
fingers.
y'all.
Cross your fingers.
She's being tech today.
Here
Hallelujah.
we go. Here we go.
All right.
The crucifixion was an historical
established
practice.
fact. Absolutely. And it's the best established fact of the ancient world, Jesus' death by Roman crucifixion.
What does that mean?
Meaning that if we can't know that Jesus died by Roman crucifixion based on the historical record, we shouldn't believe anything from history at all. We have as much evidence for the crucifixion of Jesus that we have from Roman empires of the Roman emperors of the same period, which is remarkable.
Where does that? It is remarkable. Where does that evidence come from?
It comes out of all of the sources: Tacitus, Suetonius, Lucian. We have 11 different sources within, and I always use what the most critical scholars use, within 100 years of the time of Jesus, which his ministry begins in 26 to 27 AD. He's crucified, as we said, on that first Easter weekend, April 5. He's resurrected. He's crucified April 3rd, AD 30. We know the exact date, which is fascinating to know that. And then we have 11 sources. AD 30. Right. And so we have 11 sources that talk about this Jesus, this Christus. He's spelled in variant ways, but they're all talking about the same person, this Jesus Christ, who's crucified under the reign of Pontius Pilate at the hands of the Jews. And that's written in Tacitus, Suetonius, Josephus. There's some remarkable work coming out with Josephus recently, that Josephus, who we've already mentioned, the first century Roman historian, he would have had a firsthand knowledge. He would have had friends who were at the trial of Jesus, and he writes about that.
He was not a Christian.
No.
So of those 11, obviously you got the authors of the four Gospels
Right.
who testified
You
to
have
this.
Saul, Paul. You have Paul.
Yep. Those are all followers of Jesus,
Right.
but you have non-Christians.
Absolutely. You have hostile witnesses who give voice to the historicity of the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus.
Interesting.
Wow. Man, I'm kind of blown away by this clip. Let's dig into this a little bit. First of all, he mentioned a lot of things there, but I love how he brought it to listen, if you're a science person, if you're a historian, if you love science, the case that is built for Jesus, he says that, listen, just in terms of the history that is there to validate Jesus, to validate who he was, eyewitnesses of the crucifixion. We see in the Bible, hundreds saw Jesus after the resurrection. Then you have theologians, writers, philosophers, some Christians, some not, who can attest to the historical fact of Jesus. Man, blown away. Just,
Yeah.